Hello?
Leave it alone. Stop messing.
What do you mean stop messing?
Yeah, right. Sound good.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bromsgrove IBC Club Champions 22-23. This is live streaming the ladies singles. 21 up between Diane Russell and Maxine Warner. Maxine is was a novices winner last year, I think. Ladies novices. Diane's joined the club this year and done very well to get to the final. So it'll be an interesting match between the two ladies. Sat next to me is Simon Perusa. Simon, who's done this before.
Once or twice?
Once or twice.
Well,
whatever.
Once, whatever, yeah.
And at least he knows what he's doing. So.
Oh, some will say different. But
well, whatever.
We'll good to be here, mate. Glad I could accompany you.
Yeah.
See if I can give you some pearls of wisdom, but
I'm sure you'll be okay. Just a quick update. Maxine bowls with Taylor Vector VS's, size 0, and Diane plays with Aero Quantum, size 1. So if the viewers, the ladies, want to know what's what, that might help out. And we have Jill Hobday doing the refereeing again, the marking.
sterling job she's doing this morning as well.
She is, yeah, very good, very good. And to boot, a lovely person.
Absolutely. They've done the trial ends, haven't they, Rich? So they're straight into this now.
This is it, the start. Maxine is leading and just setting the jack.
I think the important thing here, Rich, is who settles first, isn't it? Just how they settle.
Well,
it's a lot of pressure, especially for your first final as well, isn't it? It's just finding that who gets comfortable first.
I think no matter what match it is, I think it's all the same. You're happier when you've got that first point on the board.
What a great opener that is as well.
Well, that's a sterling start from Maxine. And yet again, we'll thank Bromsgrove Indoor Bowling Club for putting on this live streaming. Thank Helen for her efforts. Just a little bit stressed out trying to get the cameras working, but
a lot of effort goes into it, doesn't it, Rich? And I think she does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And
can be very stressful, can't it, really?
Yeah. Like we said earlier, we don't have the backing of the BBC or ITV, or there are other broadcasting organisations out there as well, but no, it does a grand job.
As we've said before, our first year of doing this, so we're learning, we're getting there. We're getting a lot of advice off different people, and it's all helping. Comments from the viewers, and they're letting us know what's what. So yeah, it's all coming round.
Both players just trying to find the pace at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Struggling a little bit on the pace. Take a couple of ends to get going. Usually the way, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. For those that don't know, and I'm sure a lot of people know John Albert from Shrewsbury, played for Shrewsbury and plays for Bromsgrove. Maxine's his daughter. So it comes from good blood stock. He's just smiled, so I've said the right thing. I think Diane's just showing her nerves a little bit.
Yeah, it's early nerves, I think, isn't it, Rich? That's what it is. I'm not sure if that's dropped onto Maxine's line or not. There's plenty of room to get around it, but trying to get around it or just under it. Yeah, I thought it was a bit close. She got round it.
Yes.
Yeah, she got round it.
Well bowled.
Yeah, well bowled.
2 good woods there from Maxine.
It's a good height. It's all on the pace, this bowl now.
Yeah, these will come round. Just the weight.
Yeah, just pushed
That's
it
a
a little
lot
bit.
better from her, at least.
She'll feel
The
better
line's
with that.
there.
Yeah, she'll feel better with that.
And whilst they're turning round, we'll there's 2 other matches going on. Ring 4. We have, let me just have a look, yeah. Ring 4, we have Matt Watkins, Rick Sippets, Carol King, playing Sarah Davis, Jim McDonald and Anthony Buckley. That's in the mixed triples. And on ring 6, we've got a mixed rings, which is Steph Greenwell, Rachel Buckley, Darren Mallin, Paul Warner, against Sally Hunt, Sue Atkinson, Ron Mitchell and Derek Bond. We'll keep you updated on those as we go through the programme. Maxine sent along Jack.
She's very good on weight again, look.
Yeah. And started
Just
with
a
a
touch through.
half decent wood. Lovely line. That's a nice line from Diane.
Looks like a better weight as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming down nice. Yeah, she'll be happy with that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
well done.
really good.
Well done,
Really
Diane.
good.
Well done.
She'll be happy with that.
You just need that bowl, don't you, to get that bit of confidence.
That's it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all about getting your first points on the board. You feel a lot better. And this is a half decent wood as well.
It's a good effort again.
Yeah, lovely line.
Just going to pull up. It's actually quite deceptive when you look at the screen and then look over at the rink in real life, isn't it? The distances.
Yeah.
Keep popping my head above the screen to have a look.
Especially when we're sort of sat on top of ring 5,
Yeah.
basically. It's, that's a lovely line again from Diane. Just lacking about 2 yards.
It's a bit, a bit wide, isn't it? A bit high.
Yeah. Well, they come round. They do come round.
Once again, the weight was very good. Just slightly tighter line. It wouldn't have been
It's a good line again by Di. This is coming very well. Yeah.
good ball. Yeah, well,
She's settled down now. Holding 2.
still a backhand draw from Maxine, isn't it? Just draw down to it. There's plenty of room there to get in. I'm not quite sure she's there. Yeah, a bit of both. That's a good opportunity for Di now. Can she take this? Good opportunity to get a third wood in.
This looks good as well. Probably just a bit weighty, if anything.
Oh, she might get lucky here and get a bit of a rub. No, it's gone through. Well, be happy with that. Get a 2 on the board.
Yeah.
Settle your nerves down a little bit. Gonna be nip and tuck, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
We'll see what length of Jack Di decides to put up.
Well, I've never played against Maxine. I played against Di once or twice. Do you know what a sort of jack length is she likes? Have you any
No,
idea?
not really. No.
She looks like she's going just over 3/4 length. It's just under 3/4 length, isn't it?
So the mat's up 3. The Jack's down 5. So probably just under 3/4 of a length.
Excuse me, Jill. Yeah, good opener from Di. Yeah, very good. Good start.
Yeah. Settle the nerves even more.
I think the pace, the length might have caught Maxine out first bowl. Just a bit of adjustment. Well, I think we've established very quickly this is Di's length, isn't it?
Well, she definitely seems happier with it, yes.
Just a bit of adjustment there from Maxine.
Yeah, that's a very good ball.
Yeah, weight's really good. Just dropping in there is great. It's good to be here. And down. Great. Go on, Karen. Well done.
Yeah, pace looks very good on this one as well. She's definitely found the length for her. Just gone through a touch. I mean, even if Maxine doesn't get shot now, it's just to try and get that second wood, or at least keep the score down a bit, isn't it?
That's a better line, I think.
That's all on the pace again now. Yeah, she's coming well. I'm not sure if it's crept in or not.
Might be second.
Probably third wood. Looking to drop down there. It's good to be here.
Maxine's just going up to have a look at the head.
It's just a question now whether she changes her hand or whether she sticks with the backhand. I mean, personally, I'd just follow my last wood down, wouldn't you?
Well, you've got two chances, haven't you? You can either push your wood up, just go round it.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think the front wood of dies might be shot, but it's very difficult to tell on the screen.
Yeah.
But if it is, then she's not. Then Maxine's lost nothing, has she? But yeah, it looks like she's going for the backhand. Try and promote her own bowl or get around it. Makes sense.
I think we've established one thing, and that is the women seem to prefer the backhand. Right, it's going.
Perfect, so touch agree.
She's just round it, I think.
Oh, well bowled.
What a bowl!
Well
What a
bowled.
bowl!
Well bowled.
Very well
Maxine.
bowled.
Super wood. Yeah, super wood. The first two, once she found her line, the weight was beautiful.
I'm already beginning to wonder whether this would be a game of two different lengths, Rich.
Well, exactly, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as we found out in the past ourselves, you know, you get comfortable with a certain length. The only reason you go other lengths is either to dissuade the other person or to upset people one way or the other.
I think in the early stages of the game, you want to try and play your own length, don't
Oh,
you? Trying to get yourself comfortable, and then once you find your draw weight, that settles you down, and you're
that's
off and
right.
running then, aren't you?
You've not got to let the other person dictate to you. You've got to try and dictate. You've got to try and dictate the terms to them, really.
Both players got a lovely smooth delivery, haven't they?
Yeah.
Very, very typical of lady bowlers and lady golfers, really. Smooth delivery.
Elegant.
Yeah, that's the word.
I wouldn't tell it to the face, Simon, but
Another good work
Bless
from
them.
Di. Yeah, good opener from the pair of them.
yeah.
Just pulled up a touch, though. I thought it was going to run a bit more than that.
I think Maxine's just holding there.
Four feet.
Yes, I think Maxine would rather a long jack and get her arm back and push it through.
Di's changing hands, so he's gone onto the forehand.
Leave it there.
Oh, very good height. Just
Yeah,
running
just
a
a bit
touch.
high.
It's always a temptation when you go from your backhand to your forehand.
Yes.
Push it a little bit, tends to happen. Right, so Maxine's got shot according to Jill there, so
I think Jill's done more in the last 3 ends than she did in the last match.
no, I'm going to. Oh, water. Deb, Deb, I've got a card. Deb. plenty of space and opportunity here. Saves me sitting 30 foot away on the side of the bank.
This isn't a bad one. This is very good.
Yeah, this could be shot
Altered.
wood.
Yeah, well done.
Yep, shot wood.
Good adjustment there.
I think we could do with Derek on his own rink here.
Yes.
And another big opportunity for Di now. Can she draw the same wood again? I don't think that's in her way. I think she can just get underneath that. Just looking for a nice little forehand draw now.
Yeah, just taking her time. That's what she has to do.
Just gonna have a look. Probably a wise decision. Come and have a look. I think the only question for me, Rich, would be: is that bowl on the right-hand side on her draw line, or is it? Can she just play under that? I think she could draw under that.
I think coming underneath it for the simple reason she can always come off her front bowl or
Yeah.
knock her front bowl up. So, you know, 2 or 3 different options. I know that's easy for us to say sat here, but
Play my
that's
best.
the nice thing about
Play my
it.
best game, sitting on the bank.
Yes. We've never lost a game sat there, have we?
Told you I played my best bowls. I've won championships and everything sitting on the bank.
Dice.
Yeah, I think she felt that bowl might have been on a draw line, so I understand her turning that over, to be fair.
Yeah, I just feel that could also be lack of experience though as well.
Oh, she's got it though. Oh no, not quite made it. Thought she got it.
Could be. I mean, the experience over the years will tell you what you can do and what you can't do. So
I think you know as well. You know your own bowls, don't you? You know what your bowl's going to do.
you should do, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just got to bowl a little bit tighter and put that little ounce of weight in to hold it up and use the other woods. But now both ladies have settled down. Let's hope the nerves have been put in the back pocket. And Di's gone back to her minimal length. Technical advisor just telling us what's what.
Well, it helps if we look.
does
Look
help.
at where the bowls are coming, doesn't it? Yeah, it's definitely the length she likes to play. Look, yeah, it's a good start. Good opener that is again. Yeah, well bowled. Like you said earlier on, I think both ladies prefer to bowl the backhand as well.
Yes.
The question is, it's just caught Maxine out on pace again. It did that in the last time she went short die. Pretty much replication of that on end, isn't it? She just went a little bit heavy through, and then she drew the shot.
The thing is, though, it's unfortunate that you waste a bowl or 2 bowls to get it sorted. As I say, you still got the nerves jangling a bit.
It's finished quite well. It's nice to have something behind.
This is a better line.
Yeah, it's good green. It's all on the way to get this. Yeah, good adjustment. That's a good adjustment from a first bowl as well.
Yeah, well done, Maxine. Yeah, that's fine.
It's the thing, isn't it, with singles, Rich? It's just, if you can't get shot, make sure you don't drop a score and get second wood if you can.
Exactly.
That's really important.
Exactly.
Getting second wood.
I think whether you're playing singles, pairs, triples or rings, it's all about the big scores being given away that knock you about, really.
A good bowl. Yeah, well bowled.
Start holding 2 now.
Once again, very good green. The weight looks a lot better as well. Got to be close here. Got to be close.
Oh, well bowled,
That
Maxine.
sits down, that's
Yeah,
shot, isn't it?
I think it is shot. Well bowled. Maxine's done well, adjusting her weight.
Once again, very good green.
I'm always worried when I say things like that when we're bowling.
All on pace again, this one. Right, good effort, very good effort.
Yeah, unlucky.
We're just going to find out who's holding here, Rich. Yep, so Maxine's last wood is shot wood.
Yeah, we got Arthur Jackson officiating again. As I've said before, national outdoor champion, singles.
I've just
He does get embarrassed about it, but he's such a lovely
Rich, I've just
bloke.
noticed he's got his shorts on. It's reminding me I got chicken for tea.
But all in good fun, all in good fun.
That's one to Maxine, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Yeah, it's a nip and tuck at the moment.
I think we'll be settling down for the afternoon, that's for sure.
As,
One each end.
yeah, as Simon says, one likes the one length and the other likes the other. So it's very interesting how it's developing. As I said in the last singles match, the men's, it's getting a run together. If you can get a few ends together, then and a few points on the board, it does help to give you a little bit of comfort.
It's interesting, Maxine's changed the length now. She's gone to
Yeah, 3/4.
3/4
now,
length.
so, yeah.
I'm not quite sure if it's got the legs, has it?
Oh, just about a yard. Another yard, that would have been an excellent wood.
Strictly speaking, Di should be able to bowl this length okay, because it's not much more than she's been bowling, so. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I don't know.
That's good enough. Good
Yeah.
enough for shot.
It's good a height from
Yeah,
Maxine.
green's very good. Again, on pace this one.
Oh, well bowled. Just run out, I think.
I still think Di's holding. One to Di.
Yeah.
Another draw, forehand. She's Looking for a couple of feet of weight or a foot of weight, and they should be fine.
This isn't bad either.
Running a touch, I think, Rich. Not much though. Well, just run out, I think. In the singles game you covered earlier with Steve and Kev, there wasn't any big scores in that either, was it? It was very nip and tuck.
No, I think there might have been 2 threes. That's as much as there was. It was. Oh, another roll. That would have been very nice.
That went both ways.
Oh, this is a good wood.
Yeah, well bowled on.
Very good.
Potentially a couple there then.
Yeah, looks like 2.
Yeah, wise decision. Maxine's coming up to have a look.
This is a problem with a lot of people. They don't, when they get the chance to have a look at the head, they don't do it.
Mm.
And I think when they do approach the head after they bowled all their woods, they sort of wish they had have had a look, just to give them another view of what they need to do. But obviously Maxine's been coached by her father very well.
So ask him now what she's going. Ask him now what she's going to play. I think she'll probably go the backhand, but she's looking at the forehand. I don't know. She's bowled the backhand well. Just wondering whether she'll use the
Blue wood.
her wide bowl and just come off that.
Or the close blue wood to rest on.
Yeah, well, it's either or, isn't it? Coming down
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, that's the shot she's picked. No, she's changed. Okay. It's strange, but you can only play what you can see. And if that's how she sees it.
I think like everything, it's how you feel, isn't it? Lovely line.
And what do we know? Because this is going to fall straight on the jack.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, just the weight, wasn't it? The green was all
What
over
a
it.
shame. That might be second wood.
I think so.
Might be second wood.
It's
So
just a draw for Di now. I mean, the ideal shot for Di now is if she can get some movement on the jack. Pull it across.
oh, I think she.
I think the
A
yips.
little bit of push there.
They call it the yips, don't they? Is that what it is?
Just
Little
pushed
tweak as you let the ball go.
it. Yeah, just pushed it with the fingertips.
So it's one and
One and a measure.
One and a measure.
On ring 4, we've got the mixed triples, and that's 3-0 after 3 ends.
To Team Malin.
Team Manning, who bowled very well in the first game, by
Well,
the way, and got nothing out
On
of it,
ring
didn't
4. I think Team Allen's on ring 6.
Okay. I'll stay out of it then.
you? You go away.
I don't want to interview the players. Then I go.
Yeah, it's the players we want to interview.
I suggest you focus on your game. I suggest you focus on your game. So what was that, Rich? Was that a 1 or a 2?
I don't know, I got distracted.
You focus on what you're doing, I focus on what I'm doing.
We'll go away then.
The nice thing about this job is the banter.
We'll find out in a minute. Jill's just about to put the score up, I think, is she?
Anyway, Di won the end, so Nice one, Simon. I'm glad somebody's on the ball.
Getting the hang of it now.
Yeah. Can't leave me to do everything.
As if.
Is it? Well, I think Dolly's stretched this out a
She
little
has,
bit.
yeah, definitely.
So can Maxine take advantage? This looks very good, Maxine. Very good. Well bowled. Well bowled. Super wood.
Yeah, I think Di was chasing that then.
Yeah, I think we might have a little bit of problem with the score.
We'll rectify that in a minute. Yeah, I think I don't think I'll be chasing that just yet. I think I'll be looking to draw a wood in and then review. I don't know if she was
Maxine looks
drawing.
as if she's got another good wood here. Yeah, very good. Nice place.
It's just a draw shot really for me, this one. I think it's always a temptation when the ball sits on the jack to try and chase after it, and sometimes just draw onto it. You know, second wood is good. What you don't want to do is be losing wood through the back of the head and
Yeah,
suddenly find
it's
yourself
just
2 or
too
3
heavy.
down.
Oh, she's got second prize.
Yeah, well, she got second wood, and that's important.
Well, it looks as if Maxine might be repaying the... not quite.
Just a touch heavy, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit heavy.
I mean, now that Di's got second wood, it might be worth trying to trail that jack if she can. It's worth a 3. What's the green light? It looks close here. Is he going to get back?
Not quite.
Oh,
Good effort.
great
Good
effort.
effort.
It's worth a try, that. Really worth a try. Pulls that back and she's picking a 3 up there.
Ball's that mature, Jack, so dropping in there is good.
It's just a draw inside Di's bowl now for 2
Yeah,
shots.
Looks a very good line.
She's not far away now. Yeah, it's good effort from Maxine, this is.
Just pulling up, I think, isn't it?
It's just not got there, is it? Might be enough. That might be, I don't know.
Very deceptive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is deceptive. But
A yard, Sally.
I think that was just the one, wasn't it? definitely opened the length up a bit.
Probably do something with the way on, Jules. Go on.
I think it might be the wrong way round. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, what a good start.
Yeah, good ball.
What a good start.
Plenty of room, so.
Five across. Okay, Richie's just updating the score. We just had just weren't sure whether ones and twos had been picked up then, but that's fine. It's just checked. It's 5 across the board. So.
4-6.
Oh no, a bit of controversy. Oh, we've got 3 different scores on the go here. I'm not quite sure what we've got at the minute. So if the viewers can bear with us, we'll update the score in a minute. We just the umpire's just going to check this. We're not getting much acknowledgement of what's being scored. We know ones were being picked up. We weren't sure if 2 shots were being picked up, but anyway, back to the game.
Just a little bit heavy.
It is 5 all. It's 5 across the board, so that is correct. Just a draw shot now from Di. Backhand draw. Plenty of room. A very good height again. I'm just not quite sure about the pace.
Yeah, just lacking a little pace, as Simon just said.
Bit of both actually, a bit tight
Yeah.
on the line.
Maxine's got a very good line with her bowls.
This length has just caught both of them out of touch. That's better green. Better green from Di.
Yeah, better,
Get a good drop
better
on that.
wood altogether.
It's all on the weight now.
Oh,
Yeah,
just a little bit
pushing
heavy.
it. Yeah, both players a bit pushy.
Here's the weight with this. If the weight's right, it'll come right round.
Might just
Yeah.
sneak in. I think we might just have second wood there.
It falls, yeah.
Might even be shot.
It's just got the weight.
Still plenty of room for Di to draw in there.
Wood towards you now. Yours. Just come on.
Yeah, it's much better height for her bowls again. It's all on a weight again now.
Yeah, this is good.
It's got to be close. Yeah, well done. Oh,
I think that stuck it, yeah.
might just got it.
Yep.
One thing I've noticed, the heating hasn't been on. I don't know what the pace is like. I've not heard much about the pace of the green, but it is a bit.
Well, nobody's complained about it at the moment, so
I'm just thinking in terms of that, that yard that they're looking to get. They're just not finding it. I'm just wondering if it's a little bit pushy.
I think when anything like that, it's the individual, isn't it? some will say I'm finding it a bit pushy, and others will say no,
Personal,
it's,
yeah,
you
personal
know.
thing, yeah.
But as
I mean, we say pushy, but I mean this is a concrete floor, and it's probably one of the quickest floors around in the area.
I mean, how often do we have a little talk between ourselves as to how we feel it's rolling?
They're certainly not sticking with jack links, are they? They're moving it around a bit.
I think that's where the inexperience probably comes.
Finding your length and bowling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that comes after a few years of bowling. You know, you pick up these things, don't you? You got a favourite length, a favourite hand, and really it comes with the years and the experience, I think so. I mean, the real good bowlers, they're the ones that can change it just like
switch
that
straight onto it, yeah.
and turn the game one way or the other. The inexperienced bowler suffers then because of how good the experienced bowler is, like Arthur Jackson.
It's definitely, Di's definitely found it on this length. This suits her length,
Yeah.
her bowling. Yeah, she's played this three times now, or 3 or 4 times, and it's. But I will say that Maxine's always got that bowled in, hasn't she, and got the shot out of it. So, and I suppose that's playing on her mind, you know, because she's been bowling the length, bowling the woods to it, and not been getting the win in the end. So that would put a bit of doubt in your mind, I guess.
I mean, let's be fair, that's the one good thing about 4 bowls. You can have 3 bad bowls, and that one good bowl can absolutely destroy the opposition.
Yeah, if I was Di, I would certainly stick to this length for a few ends. It's probably a bit heavier than she wanted, but it's not finished too bad. If there's any trail on that, mind you, deceptive. What's that, about 5 foot through?
It's good weight. Might just have gone out.
Once again, any movements on that jack, playing the backhand, I think could be in the pound seats here.
Looks a bit tight to me, that does. How's the weight?
Well, if she gets the jack, which I was kind of suggesting she might, wrong edge. I think she still got the shot, but
Still
could have
got
done
the shot,
could have done with it full. Really, that was just an edge that she didn't want.
Yeah.
But I think she played for that. I think she was looking to try and pull it back.
This is a nice line.
The only thing is, it's given
This
a
is a
space, hasn't it,
nice
for
line,
Maxine to get in here. Look.
Simon,
Yeah.
this is very good. Well bowled, Maxine. Very well bowled.
And she's done that now 3 times.
As we say,
3
that
times.
one bowl all the time.
And that's what I was saying about the doubt that Di must have in her mind, because she's bowling that length and bowling very well to it, and yet every time Maxine's getting that one bowl in to win the end.
Yes, it certainly plays on the mind of it. But I think, as we expected, very close. Nothing being given away. both ladies are up for it. This is a nice start by Maxine. Very good weight. Yeah, good length. Just an update on ring 4. Buckley versus Watkins. 3-5 in favour of Watkins. And on ring 6, Malin versus Bond. And it's 4-3 to Malin. So all matches very, very close. Oh, Doy's just dropped this one a little bit short. Giving Maxine a chance to two this up, put a bit of pressure on. That's good height again from Maxine. Yeah, very good effort, very good effort. Be quite pleased with that. Still a bit of room for Diane to get into. Just running a wee bit. Just gone through a yard and a half. Chance for Maxine now. Get one on the jack, put the pressure on. Anything into around 2 balls would be very nice. Put one round the back just in case the jack's pushed through. Always a bit of insurance. Oh, this looks good. This looks very good. Well bowled. Yeah, well bowled. Diane's just paid Maxine back 2 not so good bowls and then plonk one on the jack. Maxine's trying here. Oh, very good effort. Very good effort. I don't think that's got the weight to get here personally. No, dropped it a bit short, but picking up the one.
Well, they're certainly enjoying themselves. It's played in good spirit.
Yeah,
having a chat and a smile as they come up.
yeah,
Look at their head.
they're too friendly, aren't they? Far too friendly.
Needs a bit more adrenaline and a bit more aggression in the game.
Like a Sunday stroll. He's doing, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm forever
Bless
being
them.
told you've got to relax when you're
Bless
playing
them.
bowls. But then there's horizontal, I guess.
They're both doing really well though. It is nice to see it played in this spirit. But deep down, I still think the will
Nerves.
to want to win
Oh,
is
right. Okay.
still deep in both of them.
So we're live streaming that game on Ring 6.
Well, Maxine seems to have sorted that length out now. Seems a lot happier with it. See if Di feels the same way and decides to change any length, Simon. As we noticed, Maxine was pushing them through early on. She seems to have picked up the pace a little bit better.
Well, we've got a reverse now, haven't we? Because Di's
Yeah.
put it on this length and Maxine's bowling to it. So.
Yeah.
You just kind of feel if one of the players picks a 2 or a 3 up, it could open it up a little bit and
Oh my word, what happened there?
so we've done the scores across the boards, Rich. So rink 4, what are we looking at? We're looking at
3-5 to Watkins.
against Buckley, and then on rink 6, Malin is now 8-4 down
To Bond.
to
Yeah.
Derek Bond.
And that was after being 4-0 down, so, or 3-0 down, one of the two. So as we've said before, the changes can happen so quickly with a big score.
I do love singles. It's a very challenging game, singles, isn't it? Because it's a very lonely place to be, especially if it's not going right.
That's right.
And it's a real test, I think, singles.
I think sometimes you play the game and it don't matter what you try, it won't go right.
It's all down to you. You've got nobody else to include. That's a good ball from Di, this one. Yeah, should be pleased with that.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Little toucher. Can Maxine rest? Tight enough to rest it. There's the weight.
Looks a bit high and a bit quick to
Yeah.
me. Now, this is a good opportunity now for Di. Can she take this? A 3 would be very good in this position. Oh, she bowled all. No, she bowled all 4, hasn't she? Sorry. Wake up. Possibly a 2. Could do with Jill having a couple of those paddles. You hold up and you. Oh, you've offered. Oh, okay. Not really, but just we're.
We need the umpire to be. Just let her.
Di's been in control of the jack length for a while now, so
Don't want to sort of get her wound up.
yeah, I think Di's really settled on this length now. I think that the challenge now is for Maxine to try and get her off this length, get the jack back if she can. But just going to pull up on her, I think.
About 4 foot,
Yeah, very good green.
4.5 foot short.
Opportunity for Maxine now to get in. See if you can get the first wood in.
Good height by Maxine. This don't look too bad at all, to be honest. Very good, very
Yeah.
good bowl.
Good start.
Excellent bowl. Well bowled, well bowled.
And just finished it behind the jack, which is good.
I think both of them are scratching their head thinking we can't seem to get away from one another. One end it's me and the other end it's her, and but here's a chance for Maxine now. If she can get another one very close, it will put the pressure on.
Come on, Sue. Gotta be close here. Yeah, shot ball there, it's got her.
Well, definitely got the right green for this.
Well, it's a good height. It's coming round. Well,
Just in.
she's in for 2. Yeah.
I mean, there has been opportunity, hasn't there, Rich, to get that second and third wood in. They just haven't done it, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yeah,
Again,
it's, I think when they get the chance to do it, I think the nerves come into it a little bit, and it probably just sort of frightens them, not frightens them, but stresses them a little bit that the chance is there, but they don't take it. But that'll come with the experience.
well, on the monitor, this looks good, so
Yeah, it certainly does.
yeah, very well bowled.
Yeah, that's 3.
Right. Now, true to form, Di will probably get shot out of this now, which is the way it's gone all game.
The only problem she got with this is if she pushes it too much. But she hasn't done that.
Well, there's a chance.
Well, there's plenty of room, Maxine, for a 4.
Bit of composure from Maxine. She could pull a 4 here.
Looks very good. It looks very good. I think that's
Well,
too far.
she's pushed it a bit, but it might be in. We don't know. We'll have to have a look
I
at this.
think she's in for 4 myself.
I think we'll be looking at an Arthur Jackson. Get your tape out and measure this one. No? Yep. Well, we've been saying for the last few ends, somebody picks a big score up. We'll see how this changes now. Do Maxine's confidence, the
As
power of good.
Simon has said, one big score can change the game, and it can knock a bit of confidence out of you, but you've got to stick in there and push it back. Yeah.
But how many times have you seen now the opposition go and pick a big score up?
Yeah.
How many times does that happen?
Yeah.
So it's about now that bit of consistency, isn't it, from
Well, that's
Maxine. So if you can pick another couple up, then all of a sudden it's a totally different game.
Well, like I say, it's going on a run, isn't it? You know, it's trying to pick up 3 or 4 ends.
Oh, you have four though. There's still only one, is it? Oh yeah.
Still only one in it, so
I was hoping that would just drop it and get a different ball, wrong way.
they're still at each other's throats, so to speak. So both of them will still think they've got a good chance of doing the business.
Yeah, good adjustment this is from Maxine. Yeah, she'll be happy with that.
Lovely line,
Yeah,
lovely line. But still a good chance for Di to come back.
there's plenty of room, isn't there, in there to get in, so...
This doesn't look too bad at all.
Yeah, good
Well
shot.
bowled.
Well bowled. Still plenty of room for Maxine to draw in if she wants to.
I think she's tightened the line there a bit too much. Never mind, still got one left.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you get a bowl in front of the jack, how it changes your perception. I mean, really, the shot hasn't changed at all, has it? It's still, you just draw as if it's not there, but it's so easily done. We all do it.
It's like when there's a wood a yard wide, you always try to put a little bit extra in it to get
Yeah.
round rather than just...
Bowling it.
And we all say you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, but
We all do it.
we do, yeah, we do.
Now, is this going to be another a 4 the other way or a 3 the other way? Or we're going to get Maxine drawing in?
So
Plenty of room, isn't there? Plenty of
Maxine
room.
will put it right this time.
No, this is a decent wood.
It's travelling nice.
It's pulling up.
Oh,
Well, I can't tell from here, Rich. I'd need to have a look at that, but
I think Di's holding 2, possibly 3.
once again, can bowl round Maxine's last wood and pick that jack up.
I think I like this better. Scented high.
Well, everything's right about this, but is the pace good? Not quite.
Probably just the pace kept it low.
Well, it's definitely 1, but possibly only 1. I think what would help in this situation is Maxine pushing the 1 bowl out to say that's your shot and then having a look at it. But
Well, I think, like I said earlier, I think because Maxine doesn't play skip and that, it's a different
yeah,
game
it's a different
for 'em.
perspective, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the experience that tells you what to do on these things. I mean, the more years you play, the more things you pick
Yeah,
up.
the more singles you play, you tend to come up and look at the head, and then you'll sort
Yeah.
of push out the bowls that that you're giving the opposition, and then have another look at it. I've seen it a couple of times where a player will take their own bowl out, which really you shouldn't do. You
Well,
should,
exactly.
but you should let the opposition push it out.
I mean, the thing is, if you're holding, it's up to the opposition to
Yeah.
sort that out, I believe.
Yeah, you should never lift.
You should be there just to.
Well, we've got the
make
umpire
sure
standing
that-
next to us. You should never take anybody's bowl, other opposition bowl out. It's up to the opposition to for you to take. Sorry, you shouldn't take your own bowl out. You should let the opposition
Yeah.
push your bowl out.
Well, ask the question first.
Give him the shot. Should take the bowl out.
Ask the
Absolutely.
question first. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Once you've asked the question, they've said yes. That's it. Maxine's bowled a half decent bowl there, probably about 20 inches short of the jack. But what a good line.
Oh, the green's very good. This is all on pace again. Look. Yeah, it looks very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well bowled.
Well done, Di. Good read.
Maxine, similar bowl, just
good
a
reply.
touch more weight, I think. Rest the blue bowl or pick the jack up. And I think she's got a good height here for it. It's all on the weight. Oh, lovely line.
So looking at the same bowl again from Di. She can bowl the same. How's your memory? How often have you heard that? How's your memory?
Yeah, how's your memory? If she's got the weight, she's all right.
Oh, he's very good again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good wood. Very good wood.
I mean, I bet inside the girls, both the women are fired up and whatever, but they do look extremely calm.
Like a duck on water.
Yeah, paddling like hell underneath and calm as anything on top.
Oh, another one of those from Di. A little bit of a touch on the jack would be
Yeah,
nice
she's
as
got
well.
a similar line.
Just a little bit of a touch on the jack. Tuck it in behind. Oh, she's not far away, is she, with this?
I think she's a bit heavy.
Come on, take it back. What a good effort. It's only the two, I think, at the moment. If we can get a Maxine special.
Oh, she's got a nice. I don't think she's here myself.
Oh, she's got the
But
jack.
what do I know?
She's got
What
the
do
jack.
I know? Well bowled. Well bowled, Maxine. Cut that down to one.
And that's about taking your opportunities, isn't
Yeah,
it? If you
I'd
can
be
just
quite
get the
happy
jack,
with that.
a little trail from the from Di's bowl, and that suddenly changes the whole head. But fair play to
Yeah.
Maxine, she slapped a bowl it.
Yeah, they're bowling well now, the ladies. With a couple with a couple of gins in it, just to add that sparkle. Oh, nice one, Simon, on the ball at last.
Only just.
Only just, yeah.
I think we can safely say this is going the distance.
Yes.
It's going to be
yeah.
about 1 or 2 shots to the end, I think. That's about it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think you can call this either way, either, can you?
no, no.
It's
as
very
we've
tight.
seen, just one or two ends, and it can all change. I mean, as we've probably said in the past, you pick a 3 and a 4 up, or a 4. It takes you 2 or even 3 ends to drag that back.
Yeah,
Not always, but that's how you gotta look at it. You got to assume that's what's going to happen. And of course, it's not easy sometimes. That's a good start
Yeah,
by
it's a good bowl.
Maxine. Well
good
bowled.
ball that is.
Well bowled. And fair play to the ladies. They're not getting down by whether they're behind or bowl a bad bowl. That's a bit tight, I think, Di.
I think the weight just kept her up enough. Look, you can see by how far it's run through, but you're right, it was a tight line, but it just kept her up a little bit longer than would normally have done on a good draw weight.
I mean, it happens to us all, but when you push the bowl through like that twice, you can tend to leave it short once, and then it really does put you under pressure.
Yeah, another
to
good
get
bowl
that,
from
to
Maxine,
get
that
that
one.
bowl in to cut the score down. But just keep your composure. That might be a bit tight as well.
Yeah, she's suddenly started taking a tighter line and pushing it.
I wonder if it's because she's tempted. I wonder if she's tempted to try and push the jack through to her bowls that are behind.
Yeah, it just begs the question if that's what she's trying to do. To be honest, I think she's just bowling a bit tight at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an opportunity there to use that last bowl of Maxine's. It's just picking the right green and
I mean,
just get your composure, Di. That's all you're looking for.
with that tight line, if she half hitches the jack back towards Maxine,
I think she's gone a bit tight again here.
this is better.
I think it is. I think it's a bit tight for me, but
I think I'd be
well,
coming the other way myself.
I was just
but
thinking I would have been putting the forehand on that, don't you?
Yeah.
Just try and drag it across. Yeah, absolutely. Just try and pull it across.
So there again, she looks as if she's gone wider. So
Yeah, but the problem is with that is you're taking the jack away from your bowls if you're not careful. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's academic now, but ideally you'd want to be playing inside the blue balls, I think. And
Good. She must have 2 or 3 there, something like that.
yeah, I think it's a 3. Well, this is to in and fro in. This is.
It certainly is. I'm wondering if they had a chat before the match.
Do you think they're splitting the winnings? Do you think that's what it is? There's a deal on here. We'll split the winnings.
Let's get to 18 apiece and then a free for all.
What's the prize money? 10 grand each.
Bless her.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think the entry fees would have covered the 10,000 herself, but
As long as I'm enjoying the bowls, that's the one thing you've got to do. You've got to enjoy it. I know it's stressful sometimes, but
Rich, I've never seen you get stressed. You
no,
don't.
I don't. I ain't good enough to get stressed. Hey,
Bless him.
hey.
Not Morecambe and Wise on this microphone.
Ain't that good, Simon?
Eric and Ernie.
just a little bit shy there by Maxine, but
It's interesting they both suddenly started bowling a little bit tighter than they were earlier.
4 feet on your last.
do you think that's
See,
the?
Di's done the same
Do you
again.
think that's the arm tightening up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is, they've been bowling the high line, and the bowls have been coming back. So there's no reason to change. I can understand if you're not getting the ball back, you tend to start fishing and then go tight. But the bowls have been coming back quite well. So it just must be, as you say, the yips or the bit of
Tightness
pressure.
in the arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's another chance for Di.
That's better. No, she's got the height
I
on
think
this one.
she's pushed that one.
She's got the height. It's on the pace again now. Look. And you see that will come back to
Yeah,
centre.
I think
So it's
when she got down to deliver it, I think she tried to make sure that she'd pushed it past
Yeah.
her own.
The thing is, it just shows though she's placed the correct height. It will come back to centre.
Yeah.
It's just getting the weight now.
This is better.
Oh, I think this
well
has
bowled,
got the shot.
Maxine.
Yeah, that's well bowled.
Yeah, well bowled. This is better.
Yeah, it's good pace. Yeah, good reply from Di. That could be shot. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think that stuck it.
Just do the back there again. So, just drop it just in there. It's really good. Good work.
Well, Di, same as last bowl. Be there. Just be positive. Yeah, this ain't a bad bowl. Oh, just run out. Just run out. I think that's one to die.
Well, you couldn't separate them with a piece of paper at the moment. 13 across the board. Just looking at the other scores, Darren Mallin is 7-9 down to Derek Bond, but he's just moved the jack. So we'll wait and see what happens there. And then you've got
Tony Buckley. 6-9 down to Matt Watkins.
Matt Watkins.
Hello.
Hello mate, how are you?
And here's a young lad, Eddie Brown, one of our
Younger members.
younger statesmen, I should say. I'm very well ed.
And 1 month.
And 1 month,
month.
yes.
And 1 month.
And 1 month now. I'm on my second year now.
A centurion, this chap, and looking younger than ever. Bless him.
Well, if ever I make 100, I wonder if I could be that mobile.
Yes, yeah.
He's only stopped playing a few years ago as well, didn't he? He was
Yeah,
playing right up into his late
couple of
90s.
years, that's right, yeah.
Fair
yeah.
play.
Yeah. Oh, Di's lengthened the jack from her. Yeah. Well, it's one of them.
Yeah, again, I'm not really sure why
Well,
Di's
neither of 'em
changed the
can-
length.
Neither of them can say they haven't give the other a game.
I'm just surprised, Rich, why Di's changed the length, to be honest with you, but I can still play your backhand Di. I think, you know, that's what, a couple of yards down. It's not interfering with your draw shot.
I don't know about you, Simon, but sometimes I think some people dwell a little bit too much on the mat,
I agree.
and I think they lose their composure a little bit.
It's interesting because Sam, my lad who plays, he's often said to me, I'm a little bit too quick on the mat sometimes, but I like to get on the mat and bowl. I think if I overthink it, I think you can. There's a balance, of course there is, but I think you can spend too long sometimes. You're right. No, I agree with you. But again, it's personal, isn't it? It's a personal thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like to get on and bowl.
That's better length from Maxine. Still a little bit short, but holding shot.
Well, there's still plenty of room for Di. She can still get around the shorter bowl. It's just about getting that weight right. If you can get that right, she's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same as you, Simon. I like to get on, and not too quick. But
Yeah, I think about
I
it.
feel
Yeah,
I've still got it in my arm from the last bowl that I know I've got to take a little bit out or put a little bit in. But if I dwell too much, I just feel uncomfortable. I think that would be a good way of putting it. Well, this is a lot better.
Right, needs to stay with the jack now if you can. Yeah, well done.
Oh, well bowled, well bowled. That's very good, very good.
I think, well, Di, I just kind of get the feeling Di might be looking to chase this. Is she going to draw it? Is she going to try and play the bowl? I'm not sure about Di's game, but yeah, I thought she might be chasing it. Mind your feet, Jill. Well, if nothing else, if Di decides to play that one again, mind you, she's lost a bowl in the ditch, hasn't she? So that's it. I think that's all.
Yeah,
that's all four of
first
the
one
bowls.
in the ditch. So
Yeah, four.
this might give Maxine a chance of definitely 2, possibly 3. Has this found the gap or?
I think she's
Oh,
just in.
yeah,
Look,
she's
yep.
just in. Yeah,
Be a 3.
just done enough.
So what are we? 16, 13. Yeah, 3. So 16, 13. It's kind of.
Well, she's picked 2 up. She's definitely got 3. I would have said. Arthur Jackson's in the starting blocks.
It's obviously closer than we thought, Rich. But to me, it looked like it was a 3. Call the umpire on. Let's see. Let's see those chicken legs.
I think.
Yeah, I think it's a 3.
I
I think by Di's reaction, then I think we can safely say. Or was it 2? Was it? Was it 2? Oh right, okay. I thought it was a 3. It looked like
I think it
Di's reaction was.
I think it was 3 as well. And yet again, I will say this: we have to thank the markers and the umpire for all they do.
Oh, it was a 2. So it was a 2, so it's 15-13.
We have to, as I say, thank the umpires and the markers for doing a sterling job. It's not easy, and it does take a lot of their time up, but we have to thank them because it's an essential part of the game. And also, I've got to say, well done, Darren. The organisation is very, very good.
Takes a lot of time and effort to put these competitions on, and fair play to Darren, he's done a fantastic job.
Right, Maxine's bowled the jack out of rink, so that gives Di the opportunity to set the jack.
It looks well into me, but I think...
And Di's shortened the jack, so it's all on this first wood. Get this first wood in, put the pressure on. And this doesn't look too bad at all. This looks
That's a good
very
start.
good.
You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? You'd be very happy with
I'll
that.
tell you,
Very happy with
Maxine's got to grips with the shorter bowl, the shorter jack. After the first couple of end sight,
Well,
eh?
yeah, no, definitely. It's starting to put a bit of pressure on now, and
Yeah.
you've got to take that opportunity, certainly in singles. And just got to keep a little bit of composure now. Just a few deep breaths. Not quite here. Lovely green, lovely line, but just lacking that
Just a quick
4 or 5 foot
update
of
and
weight, pace.
we believe Maxine has won the novices, a couple of years ago. So if she did win this
Much
would
better
be
green
a
again, I
very
just
good,
think.
a very good double to have in your locker.
Weight's not bad at all. No, just run through. Another opportunity for Maxine now. Can she get another one and make it 2? Yeah, much
This
better
doesn't
height
look
for
bad.
Maxine's balls, this.
Just a bit
Yeah.
short, I think.
Just getting a little bit tentative with that delivery.
Now this is where the inexperienced bowler can go wrong, thinking they've got to get round that front black wood and then just push it a little bit too much, a little bit too heavy.
It's a shame because she's on a good green as well.
And that's what I was meaning, just that little bit more weight. They're thinking they've got to put that little bit extra in, and of course it goes past 5 foot. We've all been there, we've all done it, and we've all cursed.
All the way down.
Oh, well bowled, well
Yeah,
bowled.
well
Maxine.
done, well done.
Yeah, bowled well to the jack there. Now what Di doesn't want to do is bowl tight and push the third wood up. This looks a better line.
Well, I think she might have the jack. Nope, just sailed past, unlucky. So I think it's 2 to Maxine. Is it 3? It's definitely 2, and they're going to have a look at it. 2. Yep, 2 to Maxine, so 17-13, so...
A little bit of a gap. This end now is beginning to be very important for Diane. Tell you what, Simon's getting used to this
No,
now.
Arthur's telling me.
Oh, don't tell me that. Oh,
Just getting used to the technology.
we-
You're an old hand at this. You should know what you should
where'd
be
you
on
get
this.
the old from?
All right. All right. You've been doing this a while.
Thank you. That does sound a bit better. Yeah, all the scores correspond now, so yeah, Jill's doing a sterling job. I hope her employer, that's Arthur Jackson, is going to congratulate her afterwards.
I tell you, it puts a lot on your legs when you're standing marking for as long as Jill's been doing it. Credit to Jill.
I mean, we're missing one of the stalwarts, aren't we? Roy Clark, he does a little bit of marking and umpiring for us. He's not available, I'm afraid, but if he's listening, hello, Roy.
Just finding the pace a little bit.
Right, we've just had a little bit of a break there, I'm afraid.
I just think both of them are just finding the pace a little bit tricky at the moment, aren't they? They're overcompensating for the shorter woods now, and
Just a little bit, yeah. That's what I say. I think with the inexperienced bowlers, setting the jack, not setting it the same every time, can throw them into a little bit of a false game.
I think for some of the viewers who are watching today who may not be aware, Bromsgrove is a concrete floor, and it can tend to can react to the weather and the cold and the damp. Believe it or not, I'm not suggesting that's the case today, but it can be very temperamental at times. Whereas with a wooden floor, it's probably less so.
Yeah, they say a wooden floor is a lot quicker, but there again, saying that, it depends what the how warm or cold it is when you're bowling. Now that could be the shot wood there that Maxine's just bowled in, so applying a little bit of pressure now on Di.
I think Di's after the wood here. Well, that's a great effort. That's a great effort for the wood. What she was trying to do there is, if you could have got the wood out, could potentially have taken a couple of shots, maybe 3 shots out of it. But
possibly 3 shots, yeah.
It was a right idea, worth a go.
Yeah, we've got a experienced hand watching on the side, Derek Bond, so a lot of people would know who that is.
About that experience.
Hey.
I'd like to say he's an expert, but somebody once told me an ex is a has-been and a spurt is a drip under pressure. So I don't think we'll call him an expert. That's a bit unfair. Mind you, he's winning on his ring. You need to go and focus on your ring, Derek.
Doing all right, yeah. Just trying to keep an eye on that singles game.
And stop winding Darren up. And we got Chicken Legs Jackson, who might be coming out to do a bit of umpiring there.
Di's changed her hand here, and it's coming round. She might get a result. No, what a shame.
Oh.
The weight looked pretty good, but banging into that front wood.
Well, we're definitely looking at one to die, aren't we? But Outside of that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a measure.
So they're measuring for shot, do you think?
Yeah,
Shows
measure for shot, yeah.
shows how deceptive it is on the screen, doesn't it?
It does, yes. Yeah. The angles.
Yeah, the angles. I would
the
have said.
angles and the colours of the wood. So
I would have said all day long it was blue, but obviously,
well, I fancy the black one myself, but there we go. Oh, it is the blue. Yeah, there's not a lot in it, but Simon's got it spot on. Now, this is where Di must low battery. Done well.
I think Di could be looking for if she could pick up a couple. Yeah, she'll be right back in this game again.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching any of it. I've been playing on my phone.
Now it needs Di to Di's just dropped that about 5 foot short. I think might just be losing a little bit of concentration. Very hard short for Maxine as well. But,
I think they're definitely feeling it. I always
Definitely
find
are,
as
yeah.
well with singles, you get to a certain point and you're like, we're kind of there now, aren't we? 17, 14. You kind of, you
Di's put a
just want to
little
get
bit
over the
more
line,
into
and
this.
it's almost like a different pressure again.
Just a little bit, pushed it
But,
through, that's all.
certainly
This
the
is
girls
where
are really struggling with the
Maxine
pace at the
could,
minute. I'm not quite
put
sure why,
pressure on
but
now.
we are later in the day, I guess.
Maxine's got a
Temperature
good
shouldn't
line
have changed
here.
too much, should it?
Doesn't look a bad effort at all. Oh, well bowled. Yep.
Yeah, it's
well
just a
bowled.
good one.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit of her dad in her there, I'll tell you. He keeps chuckling every time I mention it. Such a nice person.
I think for Di now is not to chase this, is to just stand still.
Oh, I think Di's dropped this one a little bit short.
I think she took a bit of time on the mat there, Rich. I think she was a bit undecided what to do, but it's really just drawing. If it's second wood, it's second wood. If you get the shot, you get the shot.
Oh, Maxine can put the knife in a little bit here.
Well,
And I think she's got another good bowl here as well.
yeah, certainly going to put
This
some
looks
pressure
very
on.
good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Well bowled.
Well,
It's in the
it's
count.
good enough. It's good
In the
enough.
count. Let's put the pressure.
Well, it is because it's last wood as well, and you know
Let's
you.
As we say, let's see what you're made of, Di.
Looks a bit
was
quick to
pushed.
me.
That was pushed, but
Is
it's
it?
coming through nice.
No, it isn't quick.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. This could be game, set and match if Maxine gets close to the jack. And it's another good wood, I tell you.
Wow.
It's very good.
Well, it's certainly going to be in the count.
Yeah,
It's
superb.
just a question now, what's the closest blue wood? Well, I think we're definitely looking at a 3. Is it a 4?
Definitely 3, yes.
It's definitely 3. Now, if I was die, I'd just push those out. Shouldn't be taking your own bowls out myself. But
She just asked. She just asked.
did she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I'd always ask the opposition to kick the bowls out or take the bowls out. And we're going to have a measure for 4. Well, it's a critical part of the game. You're going to do this, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean,
You
the
know,
thing.
regardless of whether it's tight or not, you're going to get a measure on it, aren't you? You're not going to lose the game on a. We're not going to want to lose the game
Yeah.
on.
Arthur's asked for the other bowls to be moved, so he'll just measure the 2 that need to be moved. Game, that's right, yeah. Yeah, if Maxine wins this, it'll be. Well, I think it's a blue wood.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Yeah, it's well in.
Yeah.
So it's a 3. So we're.
So Maxine's on the cusp. Maxine's on the cusp. 1 shot required. Diane needs 7. So well done, umpire.
Well, this is a tricky one now for a dice. You've got to keep a composure on this end. Maxine equally. Just about making sure. I'm not quite sure that one's up. Well, it's close. No. It's just in. We're having a bit of a debate, but I think that's just in. I think that's in. Arthur myself.
Yes.
One spot up.
That's it, Arthur. Don't mess about.
If it's 1 this end and 1.5 that end, it's got to be in, hasn't it?
I think it's nearly 2 this end. Well, you've got the T.
Sorry, front of the mat.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So you're probably talking 5
Oh, it's
foot.
just out then, and it's not in.
It's all right. Just in. Yeah. As we say, it's deceptive, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know what it is up there. We
No,
can
no.
say it's 4 foot now, but we always say a yard or 3.5 foot or whatever.
It just kind of looked into me, but well, if she gets a front touch or a touch here, well, that's okay. That's okay. Well, Di's on a very good road. It's all about the pace. And I think she's just gone through, she has. I bet the old heart rate's going 100 mile an hour at the minute.
Sorry to the viewers about cutting the heads off the players, but try and get as close as we can. This looks very good.
Yeah, it's a good wood, this is.
This is very good.
Also, you notice when you go a bit shorter on the length, it tends to make you go a little bit tighter on your delivery. There's no reason, but it happens.
Sometimes, with a shorter length, you get a bit of the jips.
Yeah, yeah.
You're frightened to put too much in, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you've blown it.
Well, An opportunity now. Well, it's looking good to me. It's
It is
whether
looking
gets
good.
there.
Well-
Yeah,
well
well
bowled,
bowled, Maxine, yeah.
Well bowled. Well
Well,
bowled.
that could be the one.
Dolly's changed her hand now.
I think she might be looking at the jack here. Push it through now, she's drawing.
And she's pushed that a little bit wide. Yes, that's unlucky. It's unlucky.
Well, I wouldn't change anything if I was Maxine. I'd just be drawing the same wood as she did last time.
Knocking that
If you can
that
just-
black wood up has helped Maxine. there.
Yeah. I mean, if she can creep round that bowl, then even better.
Yeah. That's probably good because Maxine hasn't given her too much of a target now. Put another one by it and somebody would have been up the drain.
Big
pipe,
bowl
like
from
a
Di
bloody
now.
Rattlebody, yeah. No, this
I
ain't
think
bad.
she's quick.
This
Yeah,
ain't
I think
bad.
she's quick.
This isn't bad.
And I think that's it.
That's
I think that's game, set and match. Well
Yeah.
played, Maxine, and good effort from Di, but I think that
Well,
should be it. Yep, it is. It's all over. Well done, Maxine. Well played. Very good game.
well done, Maxine.
Played in the right,
Warner.
played in the right spirit,
Yeah.
and very competitive right up until the last. So
Yeah,
well,
very good. Very
enjoyed
good.
it, Rich. Good to commentate with you. Really enjoyed myself.
Yeah,
and
and you, Simon.
thank you to all the viewers that have been watching today, and thank you for the umpires again, and thank you for everybody that's been involved, the organisers, and
And
yeah.
well done to Maxine Warner
Well done,
and
Maxine.
Diane Russell, giving us a very good competitive game. So there you go, another production from Simmons Limited. Game over. Well done. Thanks to Helen Simmons for sorting this live streaming out. Thanks to Simon, enjoyed your company. Thanks to Arthur and Jill Hobday for officiating, and definite thanks to Diane and Maxine for putting on a wonderful performance for women's bowls. Very well done, very well done. Thank you, viewers.